Some photos are beautiful, some are historic, and then there are these. These are the images that scientists, experts, and governments have studied for decades and still cannot explain. What you're about to see is real. These photographs exist, and no one, not yet, has been able to tell us what's truly in them. Photo number 1. The Solway Firth Spaceman, 1964. In 1964, a man named Jim Templeton took a perfectly ordinary photo of his daughter playing in a field in northern England. Blue sky, green grass, a happy little girl in her Sunday dress. Nothing unusual, nothing strange, until he picked up the developed film. Standing directly behind his daughter, in the background, was a figure. Tall, white, dressed in what looked unmistakably like a spacesuit. Jim had been alone with his daughter that day. He swore to this until the day he died. But here's where it gets darker. Shortly after the photo made national headlines, 2 men in black suits arrived at Jim's door. They gave no names, no identification. They interrogated him for hours, asking questions he couldn't answer. And when they realized he had nothing more to tell them, they got in their car and drove away, without a single word. Photo number 2. The Black Knight Satellite, 1998. In 1998, NASA astronauts aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour photographed a strange dark object orbiting Earth. NASA's official explanation? A lost thermal blanket from a previous mission. But that explanation doesn't hold up, because reports of this object, known as the Black Knight Satellite, date back to the 1960s. Radio operators across the world had been picking up strange, repeating signals from a source in polar orbit. And when scientists analyzed those signals and calculated the orbit, they concluded the object had been up there for at least 13,000 years.
You didn't hear that wrong.
13,000 years. That's before recorded history, before the pyramids, before writing even existed. So the question isn't just, what is it? The question is, who put it there? Photo number 3. The Falling Body, 1950s. A family, a new home, a photo to celebrate. They're all smiling, gathered around the dinner table, happy, together. A perfectly normal moment, but when they developed the photograph, falling from the ceiling behind them, upside down, arms hanging limp, was a body. No one saw it. No one heard anything. The family insists they were alone. This image has been studied, analyzed, and debated by experts for decades. Digital forensics teams have examined it multiple times, and not one of them has been able to prove it's fake. Think about that. In an age where we can detect the smallest signs of photo manipulation, no one can explain what is falling from that ceiling. Photo number 4. The Hessdalen Lights, 1981 to present. The Hessdalen Valley in Norway is one of the most remote places in Scandinavia. And since 1981, something has been lighting up its skies. Not once, not twice. Hundreds of documented sightings, glowing orbs that hover silently, shift color, accelerate to impossible speeds, then vanish without a trace. Scientists took notice. A formal research project was established. Cameras, radar systems, and spectrometers were installed across the valley. What they found confirmed that the lights were real. Not hallucinations, not reflections. They were emitting measurable energy, moving in ways that defied known physics. And after decades of research involving some of the best scientific minds in Europe, they still don't know what they are. The lights are still appearing. Tonight, as you watch this, they may be out there right now. Photo number 5. The Time Traveler, 1941. 1941, the reopening of a bridge in Goldbridge, British Columbia. A crowd gathers. Someone takes a photograph. Look at it carefully. Among the people dressed in 1940s clothing, one man stands out. He's wearing a printed t-shirt, the kind that didn't exist until the 1980s. Modern-style sunglasses, and in his hands, a small, compact camera of a design that simply did not exist in 1941. This photograph has been verified as authentic, It has been examined by archivists, photo historians, and digital forensic analysts. No tampering, no compositing, no digital alteration of any kind. The man is simply there, in a crowd, in 1941, with things that shouldn't exist for another 40 years. So who is he? And more importantly, where did he come from? 5 photographs, 5 questions that remain unanswered. Maybe there are rational explanations for all of them. Maybe we're seeing patterns where none exist. Maybe the human mind is just very, very good at scaring itself. Or maybe some things are real, and we're just not ready to understand them yet. Which of these disturbed you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you know of a photograph that belongs on this list, something you can't explain, share it. We're always watching.